600 kilograms of gold, which is about 21,000 ounces, were found in one of these mines. Welcome to the Reform Hill mine. Reform mine, they call it, the Reform. Welcome to another episode, Trev's Bushland Adventures. And we are here in Myrtleford to discover the Reform mine. And this is one of the many shafts, this tunnel. Now, I don't know how far this tunnel goes, but as far as I know, according to the history, that this hill, there's a big hill behind me that we're going to climb. This hole, one of the many shafts, goes right down to the core of this hill. And when I mean the core of this hill, that means right deep into the middle. That's a long way. And it was all closed in 1888 because there was a lot of water seeping through the cave and a lot of falling rocks, so they wouldn't allow any public to go through the tunnel. So it is dangerous. So this is one of the many shafts. So I'm going to have a look around the bottom area, have a look at the stone crusher where they crushed all the rocks to get the gold, and of course this reef during the 1860s, and it was produced about 600 kilograms of gold until 1888. So eventually there were 50 mines established in the Gapstead area, and another 50 within the 10-kilometre range of Myrtleford Township. So that's about over 100 mines in this area. And they all ceased operation in 1940. So where there's gold, there's money. Yeah. So we're going to have a look around, and then we'll start climbing. Reform Hill is named from a rich gold-bearing quartz reef discovered in 1854. Trial crushings yielded a high proportion of gold, 10 ounces to the ton. The gold-bearing quartz was 7 meters wide in places and ran through the core of the hill, estimated to have yielded approximately 21,500 ounces of gold. For over 30 years, the Reform mine was a principal employer within Myrtle. The mine closed in 1888 due mainly to a large amount of water entering the shafts. Today, it is a peaceful recreation location, providing great walking tracks, past historical mining features and picturesque native forests. Now we're going to check out, apart from this tunnel, there are other shafts. We're going to have a look at those, and we're going to have a look at the old stone crusher. The old stone crusher. They crushed all the rocks to get to sift all the gold out. So that remains over there. We're going to have a look at it, and yeah, we'll go and check it out. This is known as Paul's 5-head gold stamper on the Buffalo Creek in Myrtleford. It can be seen that it was powered by water. This stamper can be seen today in Jones Park, Myrtleford, on the left-hand side of the Great Alpine Road, about 500 metres up the highway towards Bright, and nestling at the foot of Reform Hill. This is another one of the shafts, tunnels. There's one here and there's another one further up. It's up there a bit. You might find numerous of them. Mine shafts. What they did, they'd get all the rocks, whatever, then they will send it to the stamper, to the crusher, where you just saw then before. That's Paul's stone crusher. So they crush all the gold, all the rocks, so they can sieve it all out, and there they can find gold. Yes, there's a lot of gold. That's what made these towns grow, is the gold. Okay, welcome to the entrance of the Reform Hill here in Myrtleford. We're just about to climb up there, and you can see you'll get a terrific view from up top. And this is one of the many areas of the gold fields here at Myrtleford. So it's going to be a tough climb, so we'll check it out. Let's go. This is one of the gold race you'll find here at Reform Hill track. There are numerous of these. It's a sort of like a gully, a downhill gully where the water goes down. But all this was a mining race. All the sluice from the rocks that have been crushed, it all goes down here. Yeah. There's lots of mine shafts around too as well in these areas. On October 17th, 1824, Hamilton Hume and William Hovell left Gunning, New South Wales, with 6 convicts near Yass, New South Wales. The Ovens district, now the 24th of November, the explorers Hume and Hovell descended from Beechworth, passing through Excel, Northern Territory, open woodland and pasture, and named Ovens River, some 18 kilometres downstream from Myrtleford. After camping at Werrowley, they named Mount Buffalo and headed southwest to Meadow Creek. Gold-bearing quartz was first discovered at this point. This mine was operational from 1854 until 1888. It is said to be 700 feet deep, to have yielded 21,483 ounces of high-quality gold. The first owners of the reformed reef were Harry Collins, William Mitchell, Samuel Lane and James Green. Now here we are, we come across an old disused dam. It's a reservoir dam, which the water supplies to the gold fields, to the gold mine when they need water. It's all bone dry at the moment, but a little bit of a stream of water coming down. But I guess when you get a lot of rain and flood, this will probably fill up. I guess this would have been flooded during the time when we had the bad floods back in October last year. Well, I made it. I made it to Reform Hill. Wow. Take a look at this. What a beautiful view from up here. Reform Hill lookout. It's a bit of a walk, tough walk. So this is as far as I go. And of course Mount Buffalo is over that way. We've been up there. If you want to check out the Mount Buffalo experience, there's four series of that. And we're going to go up there again eventually, sometime. And we've got to do the fifth part 5 of Mount Buffalo experience, and we're going to do that in January next year. We've got to go to Mount Dunn. So Mount Dunn, we've got to climb up there. So there's still a lot more to explore yet. So this Myrtleford is what you've been looking at, and of course this is the summit of Reform Hill, and of course it's a gold mining area down below. And I hope you enjoyed this. So I'm going to go back down and post this video down in one of the mine shafts down there. See you there. Now that was tough. Whew. It was a tough walk. Bring the kids, family. It's a great views. Hope you enjoyed. Imagine in those early days, back in the 1850s, or even earlier, when gold was discovered, back in the 1820s, 1830s, 40s, 50s, and it was a boom in those days. It was a gold rush. So now you'll find numerous number of minefields, gold mines around Victoria. There's so many around, and there's some of the big ones, very much like Bendigo, the Deborah mine in Bendigo, which is pretty big, and Sovereign Hill in Ballarat, very large area. And there's many other mines, gold mines around Victoria. Beechworth, of course, we've been to the Magenta mine in Chiltern, and the Woolshed Falls, the gold busking area. There's still a lot more to explore yet. So, and you'll find there's a mine which is about 7 kilometres out from a place called Rushworth, and that's a little town called Roo, the Balaclava mine. We're going there next time. That'll be my next adventure. Roo, Balaclava mines. We'll see you there.
With you, I can be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up through the dreams where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you.